Countries that produce fighter jets. Fighter jets are among the most advanced machines ever created. They combine aerospace engineering, electronics, stealth, weapons, and artificial intelligence into a single platform. Only a handful of nations have the technological, industrial, and financial capacity to design and produce them. In this documentary, we will explore the countries that produce their own fighter jets, tracing their history, their flagship aircraft, and their role in shaping global air power. 1. United States. Historical background. The U.S. became the dominant leader in jet aircraft production after World War II. Companies like Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and McDonnell Douglas shaped modern air combat. Key jets: F-86 Sabre, Korean War; F-4, Phantom II, Vietnam era; F-14 Tomcat, F-15 Eagle, F-16 Fighting Falcon, Cold War dominance; F/A-18 Hornet and Super Hornet, naval aviation backbone; F-22 Raptor, world's first fifth-generation stealth fighter; F-35 Lightning II, most advanced, exported to NATO and allies. Current role: the U.S. leads in stealth technology, avionics, and mass production. The F-35 is currently the most widely used fifth-gen fighter globally. 2. Russia and formerly the Soviet Union. Historical background: the Soviet Union rivaled the U.S. in jet fighter design. Mikoyan, Migi, and Sukhoi, Su, created iconic jets that shaped the Cold War. Key jets: MiG-15 and MiG-21, symbols of Soviet air power. Su-27 Flanker, one of the most capable Cold War fighters. MiG-29 Fulcrum, designed for affordability and agility. Su-30, Su-34, Su-35, modernized multi-role fighters. Su-57 Felon, Russia's first fifth-generation stealth fighter. Current role: despite sanctions and economic challenges, Russia continues to innovate, with the Su-57 and the upcoming Su-75 Checkmate. 3. China. Historical background: once reliant on Soviet designs, China has rapidly advanced into one of the top fighter jet producers. Its defense giant, AVIC, now competes globally. Key jets: J-7, copy of Soviet MiG-21. J-10, China's first indigenous fourth-generation fighter. J-11 and J-16, based on Su-27/Su-30 designs. J-20 Mighty Dragon, stealth fifth-gen fighter. J-31 Gerfalcon/FC-31 export-oriented stealth fighter. Current role: China is pushing hard to rival the U.S., rapidly expanding its stealth fleet and naval aviation fighters for aircraft carriers. 4th United Kingdom. Historical background: the UK was an early pioneer in jet technology, producing the world's first operational jet fighter, the Gloucester Meteor, during World War II. Key jets: Hawker Hunter, English Electric Lightning, Cold War classics. Harrier Jump Jet, revolutionary VTOL aircraft. Eurofighter Typhoon, joint program with Germany, Italy, Spain. Major partner in F-35 Lightning II production. Current role: Britain remains a key aerospace leader, specializing in advanced avionics and engines, Rolls-Royce. 5. France. Historical background: France has always insisted on maintaining independent aerospace capabilities through Dassault Aviation. Key jets: Mirage series, Mirage 3, Mirage 2000, iconic and widely exported. Dassault Rafale, modern multi-role fighter used by France, India, Egypt, etc. Current role: the Rafale has gained success worldwide as a competitor to the U.S. F-35 and Eurofighter. France also plays a role in the Future Combat Air System, FCAS project with Germany and Spain. 6. Germany, Italy, and Spain. Historical background. After World War II, these nations collaborated to maintain fighter jet industries. Key program Eurofighter Typhoon, jointly developed with the UK. Future. All three countries are involved in the Future Combat Air System, FCBX, aiming to produce a sixth-generation fighter by the 2040s. 7. Sweden. Historical background. Sweden, through Saab, has developed some of the most innovative fighters for smaller nations. Key jets Saab 35 Draken, Saab 37 Viggen, JAS 39. Gripen. Modern, affordable, highly advanced. Current Rosabu, the Gripen is popular among smaller air forces due to its cost-effectiveness and versatility. 8. India. Historical background. India has long relied on imports but is building indigenous capability through Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL. Key jets HAL Marat, India's first indigenous fighter. HAL Tejas, light multi-role fighter currently in service. Joint production of Su-30 Mk with Russia. Future plans. India is developing the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, AMCA, a fifth-generation stealth fighter. 9. Japan. Historical background. Post-World War II restrictions. Limited Japan, but Mitsubishi Heavy Industries has developed fighters with U.S. cooperation. Key jets F-1, Japan's first post-war jet. F-2, based on the U.S. F-16. Developing Mitsubishi FX, sixth-generation stealth fighter. Current role, Japan is now moving toward independent stealth fighter technology. 10. South Korea. Historical background. South Korea has invested heavily in aerospace in recent decades. Key jets T-50 Golden Eagle, trainer light fighter co-developed with Lockheed Martin. KF-21. Boramai, South Korea's first indigenous advanced fighter, first flight in 2022. Future role. Aiming to export and compete with the F-35 and Rafale markets. 11th. Turkey. Historical background. Turkey has been pushing for military independence after strained relations with NATO suppliers. Key project TFX/KAAN fighter jet. Turkey's first stealth fighter, rolled out in 2023. Role. Turkey is positioning itself as a new player in fifth-generation fighter production. 12. Other emerging players. Pakistan co-produces the JF-17 Thunder with China. Iran claims indigenous jets like the Kawsar, but mostly upgraded US/Russian designs. Brazil partners with Saab to produce Gripen E under license. Indonesia collaborating with South Korea on KF-21. Fighter jets are more than machines. They are symbols of national power, technological independence, and strategic influence. From the established giants like the US, Russia, and China, to rising players like South Korea, India, and Turkey, the race for aerial supremacy continues. The future promises even more advanced sixth-generation fighters using artificial intelligence, drone integration, and hypersonic technology, pushing the limits of what human engineering can achieve.